Okay, today's project is going to be a router table. There's the bottom and the top. Got the vacuum line hooked up for the dust collection. So we'll go ahead and get started making this. And as always, at the end of each video, hit the like button. I think this is going to be probably a 3-part series, so if you would, after each video, hit the like button. Thank you. To get started, I got some plywood here. I think it's got a birch veneer on it. Something I had laying around. I'm going to go ahead and cut it to size. And I'm not going through shop safety with you, so if you have the equipment, you should know what to do. And keep watching. Hell, you might even watch me cut my finger off. Well, you gotta plug it in. Now that we have them cut, we'll go ahead and glue them together. What I want is I want a real thick top. It's nice and sturdy. Just a bunch of glue. And we'll just put them together. If you're watching these videos, everything in here is not precise and perfect. I mean, come on. Clamp them down. You want precise and perfect. You're on the wrong channel. You don't have enough? Well, I don't know. What do you think we need? It's getting heavy already. Need another one. These will work. we go. Now let's just wait for that to dry. Probably should put something heavy on it, you think? There you go. Think that'll work? Alright, while we're waiting for the top to dry, let's go ahead and lay out some legs. There's no blueprints on this. We're just playing this by ear. So I want to make sure that I got some good set. So I always verify my blade up against the fence with a square. And I'm gonna use oak. Why not? I don't know. That's what we have on here. So first of all, I'm gonna need a straight end on here. That's a little low, bring that up. Flat. So we'll go ahead and just trim off the end there to get a straight edge to work with. I don't know if you can see that, but this is smaller than the top, so it definitely wasn't square. Take our square. Now we can check our edge square. So I'm thinking 12 inches for each leg. So we want to make these all the same. We could do it on a table saw, or we could do it with this. What do we want to do? Table saw is going to lean out. It's hard to do by yourself. This has an arm on the other side. I'll go ahead and use this. Let me set this up for you. Lock that down. We got a gauge here. Put that up. See if it's going to be long enough. Looks like more than 12 inches. That's way more than 12 inches. So looks like we're going to the table saw. Can't put a block in there because 12 inches is right here. If I put a block under this. So we'll set the table saw up. Okay, so I set the table saw up. We got the fence set at 12 inches. And we'll just make some cuts. So you saw what happened there. I didn't have the blade up. I didn't check my blade. The blade wasn't high enough, so I had to always should check your blade. Now we know. Do it 3 more times. Okay, now that we have them cut the length,
The other way is
we're going to go ahead and whip them to 4 inches, set my fence up. And we'll do a little bit of safety here. Since I have a jacket on, I use a push stick.
Do you have over 25?
Okay, what we're going to do is cut the legs on an angle. Want it to look something like that. So went ahead and made a jig, and the board will just feed through with the jig at the same time. Screw the blades up high enough. We made that mistake, didn't we? Like I said, we're not perfect on this channel. You're going to see mistakes. And hopefully you won't see me cut my finger off. Something like that, which you probably screwed up already because one's going to have to be thinner. Nope, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do. You're going to have to watch. I know what you're saying, one's wider than the other. Just wait. Alright, let's talk about the legs. What we're doing on the legs, what the plan was to do finger joints, but it just didn't seem to work out. That's one thing about this channel. You're going to see stuff, you're going to see reality. A lot of times when you watch people do this stuff, everything's so perfect. I think what problem was, I made this sled for the table saw, cut out the finger joints. I think what the problem was, it kept splitting out the wood. I believe my dado bit was dull, is what happened. So I decided against that, pitch it, and what I went ahead and did is I went with rabbit cuts on the legs to join them together. So we'll put those together now, we'll just glue them up, clamp them. What I had to do is trim this one, just the distance here, so they would be equal here and here. So we'll go ahead and glue those up, and we'll be back. Okay, now we have the top. I went ahead and trimmed it up on the table saw, got all sides nice and even, smooth. Next, what we got to do is cut a hole for our router plate. Router plate goes in, router mounts to the plate, comes with a jig. So we just need to center it up where we want it, and we'll cut it out. I'm not going to bore you with all the centering and all that. That's the basic idea.